Hello, this is Rob from Book Gnome. I have 3 zines that are currently on my website, the Loki's Clayworks, in my Goblin Marketplace. One is Fey Random Encounters, we have the Cavern Random Encounters, and Sewer Random Encounters. So let's go ahead. 7. Just going to take a look at what we have in here, just as a little preview. Alright, 7. Party see signs of large handprints torn into the soil or into the trees before they encounter the long hands. Possibly long arms reach high into the sky and slam their hands down at the party. I traditionally use skill challenges to get away from the long hands in the past, but if they are fought, standard troll stats can be used, retreating when dealt 50 damage. They attempt to grapple creatures and slam them into the trees and the ground. The hands are the only attackable part. Arms exist beyond scalar space. Multiple hands can sprout from the same arm space. I used this in one of my Feywild encounters in a D&D game I was running, and it was pretty creepy. It was great. They just saw these long arms above the tree line and decided, stealth might be our best option. Alright, 1 in Caverns. Alright, Cave of the Fishers. The wide cavern is dozens of medium-sized cave crickets grazing plant life on the uneven floor. The ceiling is full of holes, oddly just large enough for a person to be dragged into. Strange, thin tendril-like strands of web dangle from the dark alcoves. The gimmick here are cave fishers. Monsters from old D&D and Pathfinder have a filament they can use to yank caught people into their lairs. This was intended to be more of a puzzle than a combat, but it can go either way. My group used exploding crossbow bolts to evict the cave fishers and run past them. If needed, the crickets have an armor class of 10 and 3 hit points. So again, you can roll, you can make encounters based on this, you can use them just if your characters decide to go left instead of right and you need time to think. And an 18 in Sewers. Rare herbs and spices, one of my favorites. Wizard named Cornelius is looking for spell components and has lost his bodyguards. The group wants to help him. If the group wants to help him, they find he is eccentric and very knowledgeable about mushroom ecology. The wizard needs to find certain mushrooms that grow where there has been a battle or blood has been spilled. I've asked about his 4 bodyguards. He only worked with them for a few days. He does not remember their names or much about them. He does not know how long he has been down here. The group starts finding the mushrooms growing on and in